Bonjour, good morning to all, and welcome you all for the press meet of the Pondicherry Heritage Festival. As you all know, the venue is always Alliance Française to start the Pondicherry Heritage Festival, and we are very pleased to be partnering with the Heritage Festival this year also. As you all know, the objective of our Alliance Française is to promote French language and culture to the local population and also cultural exchanges. So this is the perfect venue for the cultural exchanges with the Pondicherry Heritage Festival. And as you all know, the heritage of Pondicherry is becoming very imminent now with the government of Pondicherry applying for the UNESCO tag, and also the intangible heritage of this beautiful city. The partners of this festival from PondyCAN, from Intach, from the French Institute, and I think we have also PPH. So with all these partners, Alliance is really proud to be part of the heritage event. I think this is the 7th year, if I'm not mistaken, and we are ready to collaborate, and we are very happy, I would say thankful to the Heritage Festival, because for the pandemic situation last year, we couldn't do much events in our Alliance. I think it was a real crisis situation all over the world. With a festival like this, we are trying to restart our activities, and I'm sure that the festival is going to highlight the local talent and also the heritage part, which is very important. I'm sure Mrs. Sunaina is also collaborating with the government of Pondicherry in this festival. With this few words, I welcome you all for today's press meet, and would also like to add some additions. The people who have contributed to the heritage of the city, like Mr. David Anisami, Judge David Anisami is also a president of honor of the Alliance Française. And recently I come across a book by an historian by name Rajas Selvam. It's written about the French Pondicherry, the streets of Pondicherry, giving importance to all the streets, explaining the details about the streets of Pondicherry. So I think that's a perfect venue for the launch also, maybe a relaunch, I would say. And thank you one and all.
I'm Kakoli from People for Pondicherry's Heritage, and it gives me great pleasure to be back here. Thank you, Dr. Satish Rana, for helping us organize this despite the difficult situations we are facing this year. That we are able to do this festival yet again is itself shows the resilience of the people of Pondicherry, that we do care for our heritage, and come what may, we will do whatever it takes to come together to protect it. This year, of course, events will be done in a different way. There will be a lot of online and digital events which people can watch on our Facebook page or on our website. It will be live streamed, a lot of discussions. The good thing is, because it's online, we have a lot of people who are not experts who are not in Pondicherry can also participate this year. So we will get to hear them speak. And the focus this year is on the talking streets of Pondicherry. Now, Arul will tell us more about it in detail, but I just wanted to highlight the fact that so far we've focused mainly on the French precinct, and a lot of attention has gone into this area. But the Tamil part of Pondicherry is just as important, and we have some wonderful vernacular architectural designs and streetscapes which are fast disappearing. So that is what we need to highlight and showcase in order to preserve that. We've been talking about decongestion of the area, we're talking about trying to make it a more beautiful space for people to walk around in. So there will be a lot of points which will come up over the next 1 month, discussions which hopefully will show some direction to the government of Pondicherry about things which can be done to make the Tamil town a better area in terms of our heritage that exists. And it's not just the architectural heritage, but as always, it is the cultural heritage. There will be a lot of beautiful other events. Request you all to keep looking at our social media posts and our Facebook post to see what events, because you know the interesting thing is that now more and more people are coming up by themselves to participate in the events. So often we don't ourselves know what is coming up next, because there are volunteers who come up and say, can we do this for the festival, or can we do that for the festival? And that is wonderful. We want to be very inclusive. So we welcome people and events throughout the festival, all those who want to join in and participate. So new events will keep coming up and we will be informing all of you online. So we do request as much participation and attendance as possible. Thank you everyone for being here, and we hope to make this festival as big a success as the previous years.
வணக்கம். புதுச்சேரியின் பாரம்பரிய திருவிழா இது 7வது ஆண்டு இது. ஸோ ஒரு 6 வருஷமாக நம்ம டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டாபிக்ஸில் பண்ணிகிட்டு இருந்தோம். இதுக்கு இந்த வருஷம் டாக்கிங் ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ் ஆஃப் பாண்டிச்சேரி இது தலைப்பெடுத்தோன்னா, ஒரு வருஷமாக இந்த பாண்டிச்சேரி வந்து ஒரு பிளானிங் அத்தாரிட்டியோட சேர்ந்து இந்த யுனெஸ்கோ நாமினேஷனுக்கு புதுச்சேரியை நாமினேட் பண்ணலான்னு ஒரு டிராஃப்ட் ப்ரொபோசல்லாம் கவர்மெண்ட் கொடுத்துருக்கோம். அது சம்மந்தமாக இந்த வருஷம் டாக்கிங் ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ் ஆஃப் பாண்டிச்சேரி, அதாவது ஃப்ரெஞ்சு பகுதியெல்லாம் பாதுகாத்து நல்லபடியாக இருக்குது. அதே மாதிரி புதுச்சேரியில் முக்கியமான பகுதின்னு பார்த்தா தமிழ் பகுதிகள் ஆக்சுவலி இருக்கணும். அந்த இதெல்லாம் வேனிஷ் ஆகிட்டு இருக்குது. ஆக்சுவலி நிறையா தமிழ் பில்டிங்ஸ்லாம் வந்து இடிச்சிட்டு கமர்ஷியல் ஆகிட்டு இருக்குது. ஸோ நம்மளோட கலாச்சாரத்தை பற்றி பிரதிபலிக்கோசம் தான் இந்த டாக்கிங் ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ் ஆஃப் பாண்டிச்சேரி எடுத்துருக்கோம். அதில் முக்கியமாக நம்ம இன்டாக் டீம், ஆனந்தி, பிரதிபா அவங்களாம் சேர்ந்து நம்ம 2-3 ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ் உள்ள இருக்கிறவங்க வீட்டில் போயிட்டு அவங்க கூட இன்டர்வியூ பண்ணி இந்த ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸு அதோட அந்த ஹிஸ்ட்ரியை பற்றி, அவங்களோட வாழ்க்கை எப்படிலாம் இருந்தது இங்கே, இப்போ ஏன் அதை மாறிக்கிட்டு போகுது. ஸோ அந்த டாக்கிங் ஸ்ட்ரீட்ஸ்ன்றது இந்த திண்ணை தாழ்வாரம் அதோட முக்கிய அம்சங்களை பற்றி தான் இந்த தலைப்பு இந்த வருஷம் எடுத்துருக்கோம். இதோட வீடியோ கிளிப்பிங்ஸ்லாம் நம்ம வந்து ஆன்லைனில் ஒரு இன்ட்ராக்ஷன் மாதிரி கொண்டு வரலான்னு இருக்கிறோம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இந்த பாரம்பரிய திருவிழாவோட இந்த டாக்கிங் ஸ்ட்ரீட் அடுத்து இந்த யுனெஸ்கோ நாமினேஷன் பாண்டிச்சேரி கவர்மெண்ட்டோட சேர்ந்து பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதை பற்றி ஒரு பெரிய தலைப்பு வந்து ஜூம் மீட்டிங்கில் எக்ஸ்பர்ட்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் இந்தியாவிலேருந்து அஹமதாபாத் எக்ஸ்பர்ட்ஸு மிஸ்டர் ஷாஷ்வத் வித் செக்ரட்டரி மிஸ்டர் மகேஷ் கூட சேர்ந்து இது ஒரு ஜூம் மீட்டிங் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ அது ஒரு எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் ப்ரோக்ராம் மாதிரி பண்ணலான்னு இருக்குது. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இந்த கட்டிடக்கலையை பற்றி பேசும்போது புதுச்சேரியில் உள்ள இந்த நிறையா பில்டர்ஸ், இன்ஜினியர்ஸ்லாம் இருக்காங்க ஆக்சுவலி. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் இந்த அவேர்னஸ் கொண்டு வரதுக்கோசம் ஒரு 1 day ஒர்க் ஷாப் ஆக்சுவலி இந்த ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் பில்டிங்கோட மெட்டீரியல்ஸை பற்றி ஹேண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் ஒர்க் ஷாப், அது ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் கொடுத்துட்டு ஸ்ட்ரக்சரல் எலிமெண்ட்ஸ், ஏன் இந்த பில்டிங்கை எப்படி புனரமைப்பது என்ற தலைப்பில் ஹேண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் ஒர்க் ஷாப்பு ஒரு ஆன்லைன் இல்லாமல் இது வந்து ஒரு 1 day ஒர்க் ஷாப், ஹேண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் ஒர்க் ஷாப் மாதிரி பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ் எல்லாமே ஜூம் மீட் இல்லை ஆன்லைனில் இல்லை இருக்கிற போது இது ஒரு 2-3 ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ் வண்டியும் இந்த மாதிரி ஹேண்ட்ஸ் ஆனில் பண்ணுறோம். தேங்க்யூ.
Good morning, I'm Cécile Rebecque from the French Institute of Pondicherry. So the French Institute has been participating to Pondichéry Heritage Festival for some years with different events. Before we've been welcoming some performance in the IFP, and this year we will do a bit differently. So we have 3 events supported also by the French Institute in the Pondy Heritage Festival. The first one now going on is an exhibition from a researcher, Jean Deloche, about the French settlement in India. So it is an exhibition from an historian point of view on the French settlement. So highlighting the history of the French establishment and also providing an inventory of the buildings and the heritage. And it is made from old maps which has been found and studied by Jean Deloche. Okay, so it is now exhibited at the French Institute up to the 28th. This is the first part of our contribution. And then will come the local food system. Maybe Hélène, if you want to join. Hélène is a researcher support managing this event.
Thank you, Ceci. So for the last third years, the IFP is organizing the local food system workshop, and this year we are very pleased to say that it's becoming more and more a social movement with a lot of partners, not only from academic side but also from different stakeholders and institutions in Pondicherry. And this year we asked the possibility to link this event with the Heritage Festival to introduce the question of food in the main question of the heritage. So we have a full week event from the 3rd February to the 9th of February with mainly 3 types of events: field visits, cultural events during the weekend, and workshop. And it's mainly during the weekend with different activities on Saturday, and mainly on Sunday in the Arboretum. We organize a Sunday market, and along with the possibility for farmers, we have around more than 30 farmers. We have also cultural event, training session, and this Sunday market is organized jointly with the Heritage Festival. For the workshop, the venue is at Alliance Française. It's organized face-to-face and also online. So you are all. It's nice because we have French researchers from different academic university and so on in India, and we organize this event, the workshop, jointly with a social movement which the name is Vikal Sangam. So, and we are very pleased to invite all of the inhabitants of Pondichéry to join for the Sunday market at the Arboretum.
And so there is a last event which will take part in the Pondichéry Festival is the Wetland Photo Contest. So the Wetland Photo Contest is a way to raise awareness on the situation of the wetlands. Actually, since the 20th century, half of the wetlands have disappeared, and they are very rich areas for biodiversity, and too much unknown. So this photo contest is about different aspects of those wetlands. Actually, it's not only fauna or flora, but it's also the connection with human beings and those interactions which makes the richness of the wetlands. This year, the photo contest has been particularly rich. So 86 participants and 200 pictures were submitted, and the jury has selected 3 pictures per type of topics. So we have farming and nature and people, fauna, flora, insects, and very beautiful representation of the biodiversity will be showcased on the 31st. Then the exhibition will be open for 1 full month for everyone. It will be free entrance in the French Institute. And also it will be a special edition because the 2nd of February is every day the National Wetland Day from the Ramsar Convention in 1971 in the Iranian city of Ramsar. And this convention is about the special status that has to be given to the wetlands. So we are celebrating the anniversary, and so a special prize will be given on this occasion, and also a picture book. Finally, above all those events that we conduct together along with the Pondy Heritage Festival, I wanted to say that the French Institute is happy to participate to such local events because the research which is conducted in the Institute is deeply linked with the Indian nature, culture, and moment of connection with all audience are important to catch, because the research is always limited to a short number of persons, and also broadening the audience of the research is important, especially in connection with beautiful events. Well, thank you.
I will tell you about an event which is called Made in Pondi, which involves the heritage, creativity and entrepreneurship in Pondi dates back to 2000 years ago. And what we celebrate in the festival is, we celebrate this in the festival, and we've been doing it since 2017, and this year, because of the pandemic, we will do it a little differently. We normally brought them all under one roof in the craft bazaar and gave them space to sell their beautiful creativity, and we invited people to watch all this, see, buy all this. But this time, as we are doing it differently, we are taking the people to their shops. We are making a map with all of them on it, and as it is, the subject is the talking streets of Pondicherry. We will be taking everybody maybe, in a cycle tour or a walking tour, and we'll have a beautiful map with all these entrepreneurs on the map, and we will celebrate it in a different way this time.
Is proud and honored to participate again and to be a partner of the 6th edition of Pondi Heritage Festival. Seventh edition, wow, my God. It's in our duty and our pride to maintain and conserve the rich cultural heritage of this unique town, which evokes a long bond of friendship between France and India. As French director of Alliance Française, I believe that I have much to learn from this unique heritage. So we wish this festival a lot of success, and we invite all citizens of Pondichéry to take part in. Thank you very much.
Since the last few years, we have done a lot of events for children. Last 2 years has been extremely successful, fantastic, with heritage quiz. A lot of the events held right here. Many of you would have seen beautiful performances. It is the kids expressing themselves in every possible thinkable medium of expression, the concept and idea of heritage. Now this year, we will not have a single event with students physically. All events will be virtual. And because of that, somehow we have expanded the scope of the events. There's going to be 35 different events for school children and 30 different events for college students. It ranges from video, cinema, column, henna, nail art, what have you, just unbelievable set of mediums of expression that the children will express their concept and idea of heritage and the talking streets of Pondicherry. And in addition to all of this, we are going to introduce a new thing for the kindergarten children. So there are going to be a few events for like 6-year-olds, and the idea is that they start young, and not only are they going to be doing what they can, expressing their ideas, but they will greatly influence their parents too, and that's our idea. We hope to do the final award ceremony at the same auditorium with just the first 3 of each of those events coming in a very controlled manner so that all the protocols are maintained. And maybe the older children, maybe we may do a performance for a limited audience. And anything that is physically done, which is extremely rare in very few events, they will all be available online. We are planning to stream everything through Facebook. So that's going to be happening. I would like to end by saying that from the beginning, this festival is a collective effort. A collective effort of the organizers, the government of Pondicherry, and the partners. It's amazing that from day one, we are the same partners, with more getting added, no one dropping out, and more getting added. And we hope that every year, more people come on board and more interesting events are held. And this is really turning out into a people's movement, which is what the intention was, that it does turn out into a people's movement, and that everyone firstly comes to know what the heritage of Pondicherry is, starts loving it, and then caring for it. Thank you very much.